Is it appropriate to use V79.8 or V20.2 for MCHAT diagnosis code when a screening questionnaire is given to a parent to complete for an 18-month-old?
I don't know the answer for that.
Okay,
that'd have to be in the forum.
Yeah, I never even heard of MCHAT. I would love a modifier on webinars. Well, we can help you there. I have always had difficulty with those. I know the company I'm working for now seems to use modifier 59 a lot. Okay. That was one of the very, very first public talks I did was on modifiers, and that was for the AAPC and their first Vegas one. And to make a long story short, it was in front of 800 people. So the name of it is modifiers. It's all about the money. We have that in our CEU class area. So check that out. It comes with a really nice modifier grid, which you can actually get online for free in that freebies area that we were showing you about.
We got a comment here. Amanda, one of my former students, and she's brilliant in my opinion, said, no one pays for MCHAT anymore. Anyway, so
okay.
Hope that helps you.
And this is why, guys, really it's so key to use the discussion board, because we don't know all the answers. We have to go look it up or tap other friends. But if you put on the discussion board, we can all help each other, you know. And there's other coding discussion boards. We realize that. But, you know, ours is very friendly. So, okay. For those of us who've forgotten much of what we learned in billing and coding courses and are now taking the Blitz for prep of CCA, what other sources would you recommend to help us refresh our memories? And this kind of ties in with another question about getting the study guides. I really teach a three-step plan, if you will. Number one, take a good coding course. If you already have been doing coding, you've already taken a course, then check that off. Number two, get the review blitz or some review class, but the review blitz goes over our bubbling and highlighting technique, and basically you get all these great notes to add to your book. Now, the notes are not cheat notes. They really are notes from the guidelines that are like a few pages ahead. But it's put in strategic locations in your manual, so when you're taking that multiple choice exam or even doing real world coding, it jumps right out at you. Okay? Then, this is the third step, very key, take timed practice exams. Don't download a practice exam and just do it like homework. Do it where you say, okay, set the kitchen timer, I got 2 hours, I'm going to do 50 to 60 questions, go. And use the sample Scantron form from the AAPC. We have that available in our practice exam packages so that you're actually doing bubbling and doing the timing technique that we teach in our Blitz and our other courses. And aim to get an 85%. You only need a 70% to pass the real exam, but if you get an 85% on the practice one, you will be in really good shape for the real one. And do as many as you need to hit that 85%. So we've got a free one. There's one bundled into our Blitz program. Then we've got 3 paid ones, and AAPC has 3 paid ones. And then beyond that, we've got 150 questions in one sitting. We've got 3 of them on our site that were created by other third parties. So there's tons of practice exams out there, very reasonably priced. So those are the 3 steps: full course, Blitz, and practice, practice, practice.
Get more CPC exam tips, coding certification training, and CEU credits. Go to www.codingcertification.org.